Holy Spirit.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit. Activate. Holy Spirit. Activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit. Activate. Holy Spirit. Activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit. Activate. Holy Spirit. Activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit. Activate. Holy Spirit. Activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face.
Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the SeanDavieWay show. It's me. That's me. Absolutely. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's the first job work listening, girl? Love you, girl. Love you, girl. Hi, everyone. Tiffany Willis, Tiffany West, Best Life, Just the Tea, Ash, VG, hi, boo. Lola, Nisi, Caitlin, hi, Caitlin, Dee Dee, Ash, First Lady, Amanda Curry, hi, boo. Hi, everyone. See, told you, Booski. Hello, I like that name. Cassandra, hi, sweetheart. Here we go. There we go. I love you guys. I love you guys. Hi, Kia. Hi, Moxie. This is my nightmare. I am so popular. Lindsay, hi, sweetie. Sexy Mocha. I like that name. Aisha. I hope I'm saying that right. Union. I'm talking to you, girl. Outspoken introvert. Hi, I like that name too. I like a lot of y'all names. A lot of y'all names be real cute. So I love you guys. Hey, April 24. Hi. The finest girl. Hi, sweetheart. I love you guys. I love you guys. Please hit the like. Police, I like saying that. I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I deserve saying that. Hi, Scorpion Vibes. Hi, sweetie. So hi, Tressa. Hey, boo. Hi, Peach. Hi, sweetie. So, y'all, I love you, right? Beyonce snubbed and fake? Question mark. We're gonna get into that. Kendrick still Lil Wayne Super Bowl? Question mark. Whatever that means. Tasha K releases Sam Deuce, okay, tonight on Tasha K Live. Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch. It's gonna be released at midnight. I believe it was when my mama said she's dropping it. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I absolutely am. Shout out to Josie Lawyer. She says, "Happy birthday month, Poppy." Thank you so much. Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you. Thank you for making that about me, Josie. Thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. That's cute. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that too. I really, really do. But thanks for making it about me. Aww. Brownie points. Yeah. Moderator points. I guess I'm now accepting bribes to become a moderator. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yes, it is. Did I say midnight tonight? Did I say tonight? Did I? I know the trailer dropped. Yeah, midnight on Friday. So yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's when we running amok. That's when we running amok. Of course, I'm gonna keep talking about it because why not? Like, what? Why wouldn't I keep talking about that Tasha K has sat down with Sam Deuce? Why would we not talk about that? Like I like hate his mom. And she like hates me too. So we hate each other. It just is what it is. I'm just saying, but thank you so much again for the super sticker. It just is what it is. His mom like hates me. And you know, I don't care if she wear diapers. I don't care. I don't care what somebody in a diaper has to say to me. Like I really don't care. Like she got her nerve. She absolutely got her nerve. I'm gonna keep talking about it until I can't talk about it no more. Until it drops on Friday. Ugh, girl. So I did send the trailer of Sam Deuce to his mother, Jacqueline Suzette Wright, aka known as Jaguar Wrong. So I did send it to her because why not? Like we're totally frenemies. Like it's whatever. So of course I texted to her right away as soon as I had got the trailer, girl. When it was sent to me, I was like, oh my goodness, she needs this like immediately. She needs to know that, you know, like her sons are like about to run her life. So I texted to her and then she did not respond. I'm like, do you like me, girl? Do you not like me, girl? Do you not like me, girl? So I guess she don't like me today, y'all. So because she did not message me back. So of course I had called her. Of course. And when I called her, Jacqueline Suzette Wright, to ask her how she felt about her son, because she told me that until Sam Deuce comes on camera, girl, until Sam Jr. comes on camera, that it's not real, that it's AI until he come on camera. And I said, now look at here, be careful what you wish for, because my mother, Tasha, just may give it to you. So that's exactly what happened. So Tasha K brings Sam down unbeknownst to any of us. And, you know, Sam decided to interview with her. And the crazy part about this whole situation is that Sam reached out to Tasha. Sam reached out to Tasha. It was not the other way around. Tasha K did not hit him up. She could have been hit him up. She absolutely could have for the last couple of years. She's hit him up before with the whole surviving Jacqueline Suzette Wrong when she did it on Patreon. So she very so much could have did the same thing all over again. And she didn't have to because, you know, the truth usually comes out and they seek it through certain entities. So Sam did just that. Sam decided, hey, you know what? I want to do this on a larger scale. Shout out to SeanDavieWay, shout out to everything that he's done for me, and all of that. But I'm conducting business now. I got, my little brand that I'm trying to create while working. So why not go to, Unwind with Tasha K? Tasha K, someone that I've spoke to in the past that I'm comfortable with. She treated me well. We didn't have any issues. So why would we now? That came to be true. Because Tasha flew Sam right on down, absolutely, because Jaguar Wrong wanted to go live and whatnot and talk about Tasha's baby being over there, my brother, over there being in a mud and all of that playing in Africa because she's jealous because she's never been. So she was over there talking about my brother and she tried it. And then, of course, when Sam, my friend, Sam Jr., Sam Deuce, decides to reach out to Tasha K, why would Tasha K say no? I mean, you want to talk about children. You want to talk about sons, girl. Yeah. You're talking all this issue about my son in Africa, girl. But I'm going to actually fly yours out and talk to yours. Now, let's see you return the favor. Let's see you fly Tasha K, baby, down to where you at, psycho, and get you a dear old exclusive. Let's see, girl. Let's see, girl. Let's see, girl. Because the interview with Sam looks like it was tastefully done, just like Tasha did the first time with Sam. Not that he needs to be handled delicately or anything like that. He's a very intelligent human being. He's more intelligent than I am, Tasha, all of us combined. His brain power just moves a little bit quicker. So he decides to have this conversation with her about Mommy Dearest, Jaguar Wrong. And it seems like it's going to be a great interview. I'm excited. I really am. Sam looked great. My mom looked great. Tasha looked amazing. And this will definitely be one to talk about. It absolutely will. I understand a lot of content creators are ready to talk about this. I am as well. I cannot wait to break the interview down because who knows Sam better than me? Not even you, Jackie. So, yeah, who's no Sam better than me? I told you that he belongs to us now. Okay, Sam belongs to the Uncheckables and now the Winos. Okay, you keep saying that I'm dealing with Tasha and that you're upset that I'm dealing with her like I owe you something. I'm like, why do you keep saying that? Like, gross. You keep saying that I'm dealing with Tasha. She lives rent free in your mind. Does. What does that have to do with me? I don't understand. Because when I was over here telling you that Tasha K was a Cucamonga cracker killer, you didn't want to listen to me, girl. Remember back in the day when you was over there interviewing with her, rolling with her, uplifting her, saying all this great stuff about her, girl, remember? And I was over there saying the opposite, like the complete opposite. You see, you don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to me, Anna, girl, because you can't handle Tasha. I can. Okay, you can't handle her. You don't want no smoke. And this is like the definition of you don't want no smoke. So, but yeah, you kept, climbing up that tree, with that bipolar strength over there, thinking that you could keep coming for my mama. And she's just quickly showing you that you can't. Yeah, because she didn't reach out to your son. He reached out to her. He wanted to talk to your arch nemesis. Yeah, with no influence from me. He doesn't need my influence. Sam knows what to do. Do it. Get her. Get her. Yeah. So he already had my blessing. He sure did. Contact me for what? He has a father. He got a daddy. A good man in his life. You were the good man, Jackie, that decided to walk out of his life. So what are you mad at us for? That Sam's going to go sit over with Tasha K, oops, already did, to tell his truth and everything that he's been through with you, girl. Like, why are you mad at me? You're so gross. Why are you mad at me? I didn't get any money out of this. I didn't get a check or anything like that. So that means that I didn't move. The furthest I went is to my community wall. Like, look at my mama. Tasha over there doing the thing. So, it is what it is. Now, most people look at this interview as it's going to be a bashing. It absolutely is not. See, Sam loves Jackie. So with him loving her, he's not going to just go somewhere and just like rip her to shreds because he does have love for his surrogate. So since he has love for his bipolar surrogate, he, definitely won't go on there like calling her out of her name, and stuff like that because he's not like that. And sometimes when you are dismantling something, it doesn't take much. It's kind of just like a domino, flicking one and then the rest of it just doing what it needs to do. So yeah, there's no bashing. This isn't a bash fest. Let's sit down and just get you to say the most horrible, deplorable things about your own mom. No. But when your mom is taking you through horrible and deplorable things, you just stating what you've been through is not a drag. See, some people take facts as shade. They absolutely do. When someone is telling them the truth, they feel attacked. So in them feeling attacked by the truth because they have no defense, they get like Daryl Jackie, which is psycho and wants to turn it into everything but what it actually is. A person stating their experience. If she would have liked Sam Jr.'s perception of her and the things that he's been through in life to be more glamorous, then that's what she should have given him. You should have given him a glamorous life. You should have been this mother that you think you were in your mind, and instead of being what you were, because then that becomes an experience. So he's telling his truth about his experience. If you were a bad parent throughout that, it's not a bash, it's the truth. A lot of it is documented. We saw it right here on YouTube ourselves. So we can only imagine the things that we didn't see. Yeah, people put on a facade in front of cameras knowing they're being watched, but when they're not being watched is when the true self comes to, to the light. Who they really are will end up showing. I mean, you can only hide out in the dark for so long. That gets boring. So yeah, it's not a bashing of any of the sort. So if people think that that's what it is, it's not. You will be pleasantly surprised. And I'm stating all this as if I've watched it already. This is fun. So so shout out to Tasha K. I'm super excited to watch the interview again. It's on camera, so we get to see facial expressions and all of that as questions are being asked. So I'm really excited to see what Sam has to bring to the table. Of course, he's extremely smart. And I'm sure Tasha's line of questioning will be good ones. She will have good questions that haven't necessarily been asked to try to take him somewhere else. So I'm excited to see what they bring forward. I'm really excited about it. So shout out to Tasha K. The trailer is up now. I'm gonna upload it too because I love my mama. So I'm gonna upload it too, and I'm a girl. Ooh, Stormisha, ain't you jealous, girl? Stormisha, girl, you pressed. You want your mama back? You want your mama back, girl? No. Bitch. Nope. Who is Stormisha? Stormisha, Alizé, Mocha Shade, Tropical Mist, Storm, Rain, Sleet, Blizzard, Montrez, Monroe, girl. Yeah. Other known as Tasha K's internet abortion. You don't know who her internet? You never met her miscarriage? Her YouTube miscarriage? You never met it? You know who that is? Ooh, that's bad. I thought I was a nobody. Ooh, girl. Yeah, I thought I was no one, but yeah. Ooh, you don't know that. You don't know who Stormisha is, girl. Ooh, girl. So yay. So yeah, hair flip. Don't you want your mama back? Nope. Tasha belongs to me. Ooh, you're mad. So yeah, hair flip. Moving right along. So yeah. Let's get to these topics. Shout out to Tasha Shea for the super sticker. So here's my bribe. You welcome. You welcome for bribing me, girl. But I'm gonna put it into the bribery box, girl, and instead of bribery fund. And you're not supposed to say out loud, Tasha, damn, girl. They're gonna talk right around talking about us, girl. They be like, ooh, she got to work because she sent $20. Then they gonna be sending $20, girl, talk about some Sean scamming because he ain't give me no rent, girl. Girl, you supposed to DM me, girl. My God. We hustling backwards, girl. So, yes, here, flip. So, y'all, let's get into these topics. Now, it's not much going on. So, of course, I had to start off with my mama, Tasha K, so we can get the show on the blazing and then my girl. And because, of course, I want to rub it in Jackie's face, because her. Yeah. And she's bad. Imagine her running around talking about me, but her son running around trolling her. Girl, can you come get your son, please? Can you come get your son, please? Can you come get your child? Ooh, girl. Tasha K and I are popular as... Because, girl, can you come get your son, please? I dare you. I dare you. I said that he could talk to you on the phone, and that's only Tuesday through Fridays. That is it. That is all. Don't you even think about interrupting him. He got time for crazy on between Tuesdays and Fridays. My goodness. You are not allowed to talk about the elite. Calling Sam, trying to scare him, talking about some, the Borgs are coming. Get out of there now. It's your father. He's working with Jay-Z. Get out of there, yo. So, yes. Ooh, you're mad. What y'all supposed to be doing with me? I hate all y'all. Ooh, you're mad. Jackie, what you supposed to be doing with me? Hurry up. Let's get into these topics. Girl, I already told you. You know I take families. You know. You absolutely do. You mad that I talked to your mom before she passed away and you didn't? Oops. Imagine somebody on the internet and you're upset. Goofy. Let's get into it. Now, y'all. Kendrick Lamar came forward. Now shout out to Nibble Suck. Y'all know I love Nibble Talk. Y'all know I love him. Shout out to Kyle. It say, y'all here for it? Kendrick Lamar reveals he will be performing at Super Bowl 59. Ooh, girl. So this him letting the world know, Craig. Shout out to Miss Keys. She said Sam Jr. can only talk to Unfits for 5 minutes. Correct. She better run all that crazy in, try to squeeze it out in 120 seconds. And I'm a girl. Shout out to Bree for gifting 10 memberships. We earned them. We did. If y'all got a membership from my baby Bree, y'all make sure y'all say thank you. Drop some hearts or flames in the chat, okay? Thank you again so much. It was so sweet of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So Kendrick drops. Hey, Miss 3D TV Reactions. That's my girl. Y'all make sure y'all get over there and subscribe to my girl. This is my girl. Y'all get over there. I love her. I just love her. She's so cute. I love her. So yeah, y'all get over there and subscribe to my girl. So y'all. Speaking of Kendrick, stop touching on this drama stuff. Kendrick, we can't pause? I'm about to say, no, Kendrick, don't do that. Don't get us copyright. So y'all, I didn't see what was wrong with this. Okay, now the performance gonna be in NOLA, baby. It's gonna be in New Orleans. It's what that word. So people felt like this fly Lil Wayne resume, call your daddy. People felt like that it should be him. Ooh, I didn't cast time in a relationship. That's not what that word. We right here. That's not what that word. We're not talking about dating right now. So people start coming forward, the Nicki Minaj's and the resume, call your daddy still ain't did nothing with her life, Carter. Ain't got a nobody college, nothing like that, and I'm a girl, but she don't want to sing, she don't want to dance, she swears she want to act, but she just still sitting over there looking like Tor from the NOLA, baby. So she come forward, you know, and she said, you know, they envy greatness and stuff like that. A whole bunch of other shit we don't care about. Coming forward, just a whole non-factor. Cause girl, you is just Lil Wayne. Dad a resume, girl. We don't care nothing about you. Who told you that, girl? I'm like, God, you're so annoying. Resume, please shut the up. Girl, we're nobody talking to you. I'm like, ugh. All because Jay-Z didn't call her how to love. All because he didn't call him and I'm a girl. Maybe not everybody want to hear and know to call me so I can make it just as fun. Meet me in the bank. You can be my secret lover. God. Maybe I'm a girl. Maybe people don't want to hear nothing. I'm not gonna stop. Just be cold. The people in the crowd are watching. Oh, and I don't give a damn what they say. This is maybe people don't want to hear him clear his throat. Maybe people don't want to hear that. What? Maybe people don't want to hear that. A resume. A resume. A resume. Maybe people don't want to hear that. Mm-hmm. Everything about that? Everything about that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Resume. Maybe people didn't want to hear that. What? Y'all in the chat tripping. Watch. Lord, I can't be honest. Lord, I can't be honest. And your daddy not cute no more. Hello? Usher bumps and all is still cute. Mm-hmm. Correct. Even sexual harassment Timberlake, he's still cute too. I won't say he's fine, but I mean, he's got Weezy and them 6 dreads he got left. No. So Master P came forward, although his brother Corey is still in jail. He said they ain't feeding them, all types of stuff. So although his brother's still in jail, Master P, Corey brother, came forward. He says he believes Lil Wayne should have been included in performing in the Super Bowl. We have to give our legends their flowers while they're here. Ain't you from the NOLA area too, fucker? Ain't you from the NOLA area too? And I'm a girl. Ain't you down there by M.I. Crooked I? Like, ain't you from down there too? And I'm a girl. So why you ain't speaking for you? No Limit Soldier. Why ain't you speaking for you? Ain't you from down there? Hello? Ain't you your people? From shut up, P Master. Wasn't nobody talking to you? Wasn't nobody talking to you? Who's talking to you? Oh my goodness. So he says, salute to Kendrick Lamar for performing. Now, don't say salute to Kendrick Lamar, because this is what a lot of people are not thinking about, because I don't see the problem with Kendrick Lamar doing the Super Bowl. What is the problem? What is the issue? Kendrick is 10 times more influential than Lil Wayne is right now. He brings in an audience. He brings in a crowd. This is what the halftime show is for. You're not going to convince me that Lil Wayne is going to bring in a bigger audience to New Orleans than Kendrick Lamar. Yes, Lil Wayne is from there, and nobody cares. Like, so when did they start doing Super Bowls? Did they pick the people that's from that area? Have they been basing it on that? I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Like, have they been basing it on that? No. So why would they base it on it now? It's in New Orleans. It definitely has to go to Lil Wayne because he's from there. Who told y'all that? What? Hello? Rihanna from Barbados. When did we start basing Rihanna's from Barbados. The Super Bowl wasn't in Barbados. It's weird that people have an issue with this. And I don't think most people's problem with it is that Kendrick Lamar is doing the Super Bowl. I think it's because they feel that Lil Wayne is being overlooked. When I don't feel that way at all. Like, how is he being overlooked? When has the Super Bowl based it on area? Like, when, no, the Jay-Z been just randomly picking people. Like, he just, is what he do. But he's going to bring people that's going to bring people in to fill up those seats. Kendrick Lamar has had one of the biggest debuts this year with the single. All of the traction that he has behind this Drake beef, you know, and whatnot. The huge support that he just got around the world. Doing that concert that he did, that like pop-up concert, like, if you will, how many people were there in support of him. Kendrick doing the damn thing right now. That's a smart decision, business-wise, from a business standpoint, to have somebody like him, a beloved artist, like everybody's feeling him right now. He has a song that has radio play everywhere. Not like Us, was being played everywhere. Lil Wayne is barely played, like literally. Super Bowl don't mean old artist. Super Bowl mean influential. He's that. Like, what is the problem? Okay, I understand the whole New Orleans thing, but if Lil Wayne was truly wanted to perform, I feel that he should have contacted, you know, Jay-Z or the NFL team. He can get pardoned by presidents. He can't reach out to Jay-Z, this person y'all call a devil. Imagine being angry that the devil didn't give your artist their just due. Wasn't he the devil? What would you expect anything other? Like, what does that mean? You can't hate somebody but want favors from them at the same time, because the majority of the people that have a problem don't like Jay-Z. So again, what would you expect? You don't like him. Why would Jay-Z give a fuck about what y'all think? When he get bashed all day, he damned if he do, he damned if he don't. So why would he care? If I was Jay-Z, I wouldn't care. I would care. Why? It don't matter. No matter who I choose, y'all gonna be mad. Like, you gonna be mad. Yeah, like, it seems like only when if he chooses Beyonce is the only time people don't get mad. But other than that, people get mad. You know, so it don't matter. Justin Timberlake got chose. Oh, he did this and that to Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson should have been. They did people just find reasons. So just like this, Kendrick is like in a new prime of his career, right? And with him being in a new prime in his career, this is great for somebody like Kendrick. Well, all the momentum that he has backing him right now, Lil Wayne does not have that. He don't. So yeah, people are gonna show up because Lil Wayne there, but he's gonna fill up the house with Kendrick Lamar performing. Like, he's gonna fill the house up. Just people here not like us. Just that's enough. That they don't care what else he perform, although he has many other hits. But that song alone is enough to fill up the arena, because that's what they wanted, to fill up those seats. The more people are buying things, the more the NFL makes. Like, this is how the NFL stays rich, by doing things like this. Like I don't understand. Make a whole bunch of money by having Kendrick Lamar here, or doing okay because we invited Lil Wayne. From a business standpoint, they don't give a fuck that Lil Wayne grew up there. So Lil Wayne not gonna fill up these seats. He's not. Beloved artist. Lil Wayne is a legend, but he shied away from the camera too much. Like, he's been on the outs. You know, he's not really in the in crowd in the industry right now. Like, he's not a name that's buzzing, that people all ages are truly listening to. You know, Kendrick has all of that. Kendrick has the type of appeal to sell seats. And not only that, a lot of the football players in the NFL are huge fans of Kendrick right now. So a lot of younger guys, the rookies and whatnot, you know, they Wayne cool, but you think that they want to see, the city would prefer to see Kendrick over Lil Wayne. It just is what it is. And that's okay. But why spit on Kendrick's success because you feel like Wayne should be there? What did Kendrick do to anybody? What did he do? He go from being beloved because he goes after Drake to now all of a sudden, oh, he's being over. He's taking. He didn't do nothing to Lil Wayne. Jay-Z and the NFL reached out to him to do the Super Bowl. He said yes. What's the problem? What should he have said? No, you should call Wayne. Do y'all hear yourself? Do y'all hear yourself? Hello? Kendrick should have called Lil Wayne and been like, you know what? He ain't got to do none of that. He ain't got to do none of that. Because plenty of people done performed in New York and other places for the Super Bowl. They didn't have to clear it up with nobody. They didn't have to call Lil Kim or Nicki Minaj. They had to call none of them people. So why he got to call somebody? Why? What? That don't even make sense. And you're shunning Kendrick, somebody that ain't doing nothing to nobody. Why should he face backlash for being offered something people are offered every year? Like, if anything, I think people should have pushed more for them to do it together instead of it should be Lil Wayne instead. Like, to me, that's brazy. And we also don't know what Kendrick has in store for his performance. He could have always had an intention of bringing Lil Wayne out. He's brought out other artists from cities like in California. He's been, when he does shows, he's brought them out. Who's to say that he wasn't going to include Lil Wayne in his Super Bowl performance? Who's to say? Maybe he wanted to get all the Hot Boys back together or try to get as many as he could. Who knows? But everybody like right out the gate, oh, Lil Wayne. What? So how much pie or egg would y'all have on y'all face if when the Super Bowl performance happens and he opens that up, paying homage to Lil Wayne and bringing Lil Wayne to the stage? How stupid would y'all feel? We don't know what his performance is. We don't know. He could be incorporating Lil Wayne or he could not be. Either way, he's not wrong. Either way. And he don't even have beef with Lil Wayne, but y'all know how y'all are on the internet. You know, y'all do these things and then it causes a problem between the people. You still got Megan the Pegasus running around right now talking about some she don't know why her and Nicki Minaj have a problem. Because of things like this. Turning people against each other. Like, why should Lil Wayne fans and Kendrick fans have a problem with each other? Like, it's part of the same genre, like, of music. You know, both of them are great rappers, you know, and whatnot. Like, why pin them against each other? Like that, ooh, not Meg be lying. Here, play. It was you the show, you know Meg be lying. You know Shem was telling her. So yeah, I just think that that's crazy. That because the performance is a long time away. What is it, like February? Like something like that? January, February, or like March or something like that? It's months away. Like it's the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl don't start until the winter. Football doesn't even start until the fall. So it's a long time away. We have no idea what he has planned. And they bring out special people all the time. Usher just did. How many people did he bring out? How many people he bring out in his last Super Bowl performance? He brought out everybody but Justin Bieber. Everybody else was pretty much there. Lil Jon, Luda, all type of people. Oh, football has started. See, you know I don't know better, girl. Yes, football has started February 9th. Okay, right. See, that's a long time away. We still in September. We don't know. He probably don't even know what his performance is going to be yet. He has plenty of time to do it, and he was pretty much just requested to do it. So, again, he has, like 12 minutes to do a star-studded performance. And he has months to prepare. So, again, who knows what he has in store? Who knows? But why discourage it? Because this type of stuff would make it so that I mean, you hearing all this stuff. People like, oh, Lil Wayne should have did it instead of him, blah, 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 blah. A lot of times it's not going to encourage a person to be like, yeah, you know what? I should reach out to Lil Wayne. Well, a lot of times, you know, it's going to make him. You know, it's how some people will look at it. But I hope Kendrick Lamar, I don't feel like Kendrick's like that. I really don't. I think Kendrick's a good guy. And I think he loves music and respects hip hop as a genre and as a culture. And he knows Lil Wayne has enormous influence. And y'all mad like Lil Wayne live in New Orleans. Like, he don't even fucking live there. Like, he lived down the street. Why not invite him? What? What? He don't even live there. He lives like California or somewhere. I think he lives in Cali. He don't even live in. But y'all want him there so bad. He don't even want to be there. He don't even want to be there. Like, he moved. Like, so I'd be like, he don't even live there. Like, okay. All right. Okay. Miami. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, I know he don't live there. Like, I don't know he don't live in NOLA. Like, but they represent it hard, but stay as far away from it as possible. That's crazy. Like, that would that be the thing? Y'all want him to put some respect on New Orleans? Tell Lil Wayne to do it. Tell him to put so much respect on NOLA that he moved back. Bet he won't. Bet he won't. New Orleans is a beautiful place. They have beautiful neighborhoods, beautiful homes, all of that. I don't know why people still feel like it looked like Katrina down there. No, they rehabilitated. It's not Katrina no more. So y'all got to get that out your mind. Y'all got to get that out your mind. So, yeah. So who knows? I hope that Kendrick does bring Lil Wayne out. I absolutely do. I hope he does bring Lil Wayne out. You know, because Lil Wayne, I was just at one of Lil Wayne's performances, last year? I think I went to his concert. It's on my IG. I think I went to his concert last year. Lil Wayne kept forgetting the lyrics. He was extremely late. The performances weren't good performances. Like, they weren't. And he literally kept forgetting the lyrics. I know he got a lot of songs, but it's like, damn, you should at least know your set. You should at least know your set, the songs, like, word for word. He was forgetting his own lyrics. So, because, you know, a lot of that stuff he didn't write down. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So him up there for 12 minutes, that could be the end of him. That could be the end of him. And I'm a girl, it could be over. Yes. I feel like Kendrick Lamar should bring out Beyonce and do their song that they got together, and then bring out Big Frida, and Beyonce and Big Frida hit a little piece of "You Won't Break My Love," just a little piece, just a little piece, and then they get off the stage, and then Lil Wayne come out there and perform the song that he got with Kat. Now that'll be lit. Kendrick, you was welcome. If you use any of these ideas, I will sue you. So yes. So Alicia, we do want to see Beyonce. Don't do that. Alicia, do not do that. We do want to see Beyonce. Don't do that, girl. Oh, God. We do want to see her. We are so mean. Oh, my God. Shout out to Scorpion Vibes for becoming a member. I love you, girl. I love you, Scorpion Vibes. Shout out to Black Amazon. She says, can Wayne remember this? At the concert I just went to, a few songs, he forgot the lyrics. Like 100%. And you know when he forgot the lyrics because he took his face away from the microphone. After he started making me mumble. He started making me forget the lyrics. And I'm a girl, oh, no, Beyonce. Why? What is wrong with y'all? Be nice. Just a little piece of Beyonce. Nah, she don't work with both of them. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, not y'all don't want to see. I cannot. Where's all this Beyonce hatred coming from? Oh my God. I cannot with y'all. I cannot. So yeah, but let's keep going. So yeah, P Master, please shut up. Please shut up. So Kendrick Lamar manager wrote, confused, disappointed, angry, but most of all inspired, right? We will never again be in a position or have the GOAT in a position where we are at the mercy of someone else's decision. We will make the decisions. I know that's right. I know that's right. And not only that, let's get into what Jay-Z had to say, because I saw the old clip of people putting up a little Weezy baby, talking about some he would love to do the Super Bowl show, especially if it was in NOLA. And we don't care, because if you cared about it that much, you would have hit, the devil himself, Jay-Z. You would have hit him up and be like, hey, Lucifer, can I do the halftime show? But you did not. So let's hold on. Is there anything else on this before I switch it to? Oh, yes. So Nicki Minaj comes forward and Nicki says, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into the game for no reason but your ego. Your hatred for Drake and Nicki got you punishing. It's the punishing Lord. Lil Wayne, the GOAT. Nola, what's good? Eminem stood firm having 50 Cent come out. A white man, shit sad. House inner tings. But it's good for them. No loyalty, well, then Ninas will keep sunning you. They should talk about that. They should laugh my ass off. So, yeah, I just feel like this is unnecessary. Onika, sweetie, this don't got nothing to do with you, girl. Mm-mm. And I'm not saying that you can't have an opinion, but you clearly, from what you said, don't like Jay-Z. So if you don't F with Jay-Z and you feel like Jay-Z has a hatred for you and Drake, although Drake just wrote on Beyonce's Renaissance album, he did write the song Heated. He absolutely did. He has writer credits, all of that. It says Beyonce, Drake, and whatnot. And it also sounds like an up-tempo song that Drake, but, the melody and whatnot, it definitely fit Drake and whatnot. So clearly the hatred must just be for you. Because as far as I can see, he still get down with Drake, because Beyonce don't do nobody that don't do her husband. She's just like you are with Mr. Petty, girl. If you got a problem with her man, then you got a problem with her. Not that Beyonce is going to come out and beef with you, because it's just not what she does. But at this point in time, I don't think you're going to be getting any more flowers or anything like that from Beyonce coming at her husband, because she don't play that. We all know that Beyonce love her some Jay-Z. That's her nigga to the world blow. That's not gonna change. It don't matter who don't like him, blah blah this, blah blah that. Oh well, that's a husband and death will do them part. So that's just what that were. And this gives that you clearly are not fond of Jay-Z, which again is fine. It absolutely is. But the audacity queen to be sitting over here asking someone that you don't like, that don't like you, to give someone an opportunity that you feel that they're being denied by someone that you feel is evil. That don't make any sense. It's very backwards. I would just say nothing at all. How is Lil Wayne being denied an opportunity? Where's the denial? Denial is you have to have requested it in some way, shape, or form. Just because he said it on a public platform, what the does that have to do with anything? That's not a contract. That's not a signed, sealed, and delivered. And the Super Bowl is free. The artists don't get paid for doing it. Just pretty much everything that they use or incorporate inside of the performance is used. Again, the Super Bowl is one of the most watched things on television. So the exposure don't get better being an artist. That is a lot of exposure. And Kendrick has projects and whatnot on the way. So again, what opportunity is Lil Wayne being? The Super Bowl does not pay artists. No, they do not. No, they do not. There has been no artist in history that has ever came forward and said that the NFL paid them. It is for free. There is no payment involved. And it's always been like that. Always. You can't pay for that type of publicity. There are people that pay millions of dollars just to get their commercials played. Do you know how much money a person makes off of being on the Super Bowl? Do you know how many sales and streaming and all of that they get just because they're there? Not everybody know everyone, but a place like the Super Bowl, it don't get better than that, because you're being introduced to every race and nationality on the planet. It's not just streamed here. It's streamed all over the world. You know, the exposure don't get better. No, it does not. No one gets paid. Fact. Like, everything performance-wise is taken care of, though. Dancers, costume, all of that. They take care of all that stuff. Lighting, all of that stuff. They take care of the NFL pays for that. The performance. But they don't pay the people. No, they do not. Why would you pay somebody when they're about to make millions just off being where you are? Just because you're going to point their camera at them. They want to profit. That's a profit. You profit by getting crazy exposure, and they profit by not having to pay you. So that's their profit. Yeah, so that's weird to say. Not true. Very true. Well, artists, got paid. Yeah, not even Michael Jackson, like, and Mr. Legendary. Not even Whitney Houston. No, well, she never did Super Bowl. She did the national anthem. But yeah, like, they don't get paid. Fact. Yeah, you're not gonna pull up an artist talking about they got paid. They don't pay. And if they do, it's illegal. So they getting paid, which if they is getting paid, they under the table, they're not gonna come. Yeah, moving right along. So yeah, I just feel like this was unnecessary. I don't see what opportunity Lil Wayne is being deprived of. You would have to at least have applied if he had talked to Jay-Z and wanted to do this performance of the Super Bowl in New Orleans, and Jay-Z said no, then I would understand a person coming forward saying that something has been taken away from them. But again, Nikki, what was taken? What was taken? Kendrick was offered it. Lil Wayne was not. What's the big deal? Just because you don't like Jay-Z? Then just don't like him. Then just don't like him. It don't matter that Lil Wayne did an interview saying that who the fuck is he? Because he said it in an interview, the NFL has to oblige. What? What? What does that mean? I could say that right now. If the NFL's here in Minnesota, like, so? Okay. Like, okay. Like, alrighty. I don't see how that's. I don't get it. I don't get how Jay-Z owes Lil Wayne anything. I don't get that. And I completely understand Jay-Z doing it from a business perspective, having Kendrick Lamar do it. What's the problem? I don't get it. I have done my research. Nobody gets paid. You're a weirdo. You keep saying the same thing over and over again. I'll make you correct. You go do your research. You go do yours. Don't worry about my research, but worry about yours. Literally, no one gets paid. That's not going to change because you keep saying it in the chat. They still don't get paid. And you're upset. And you're upset. All right, girl, please. Girl, please. The Super Bowl don't write nobody no check for doing the Super Bowl. For doing the Super Bowl. And then again, with the check that the Super Bowl do write them, it is for their performance. That is what it is for. You get your performance together. They don't do it for you. You do it. Y'all weird. Like, it's not an actual payment. We're going to pay you $20 million for doing this performance plus this. No, that's not how it works. The check that they do write them is for whatever they need. Dancers, lighting, costumes, all of that is what it's for. Y'all weird. Like, that's what I said, do y'all actual research. Just are weird. Like, go get it together. Like, what y'all think everybody just showing up for free? Y'all think bands and all of that stuff just showing up for free? The NFL don't hire their bands and stuff. You do it all. Artists know their sound. So most artists don't even want to work with a band that they've never worked with. So you want to work with some weird people you've never met and hope that they get what you want right, or work with experienced people that know your sound. Like, you're weird. That's what it's for. It's not an actual payment. Weirdos. I've done my research. I've seen it. No one gets paid. That's it. No one could. Everybody will want to do the Super Bowl if you get paid. A lot of artists don't do the Super Bowl because they're not requested. They're not. That is an honor to do the Super Bowl. It's an honor because any artist could do it because you still don't have to pay for anything pretty much when it comes to the performance. You don't have to everything is taken care of. So you don't have to be rich to do the NFL. No, you need influence. You got to be able to fill up a stadium. Most artists cannot do that. It's a lot of artists that can't fill up stadiums. I don't remember Lil Wayne going on a stadium tour. We were in like a club. It wasn't a stadium. This was just last year. And there's stadiums here. Beyonce came here and performed Renaissance. She needed a stadium. It was full. Like, that's a headliner. That's a half-timer. That's somebody that does a halftime show. You know, somebody that can fill up an arena. Lil Wayne ain't filling up no arenas. He didn't just go on a tour and one of the stops was Madison Square Garden, the Target Center here in Minnesota. You know, stuff like, no. No. Lil Wayne was not at the Target Center. It was like downtown at a club. It was a really nice club, upscale, and we all had to stand up. There were like no chairs or nothing like that. We all had to stand. Beyonce would never. It wouldn't have been enough room for Beyonce. That's why I'm saying Beyonce would never. It would, way too many people would have been there. Way too many people. With Lil Wayne's, it wasn't like that at all. We had space to move. Don't get me wrong, it was lit. It was packed, but it wasn't. Once you got out of the crowd, you could breathe just fine. There was plenty of space. You could go to any bar, all to grab a drink, and all of that stuff. And we had to stand up the whole time. We weren't in no arena. We were basically outside but indoors because like outside of festivals and stuff, you have to stand. It was like that. Like we all had to stand up. My recording shows it on Instagram. We all had to stand. So again, Kendrick, arena. Yeah. Look, Kendrick filling up arenas. At this moment in Lil Wayne's career, he's not filling up no arena. He's not doing it. Nicki could fill up an arena. She could do it. She could do it. So this don't have nothing to do with it because he's from New Orleans. So what? Can you fill up the stadium in New Orleans? Can you do that? Because that's why the majority of the people come to the Super Bowl. Most people come to the Super Bowl are not interested in the game itself. No, those be the people that's close to the game. Those are the ones interested. Everybody else during the Super Bowl is there to see all the celebrities that are going to show up and to get a glimpse of them, pictures with them if they can, and things of that nature, and for the halftime performance. At Super Bowls, it's usually star-studded. A whole bunch of celebrities go to Super Bowls. That's why a lot of people go, to see celebrities. Like towns that don't have a lot of celebrity traffic. That's why a lot of people go. Because you go see people. Last year, who was there? Taylor Swift and Ice Spice, Beyonce. It was so many people that was there. Who would want to go there? Like, that sound lit. Like it sound like a good time. You never know who you're going to see, And it's New Orleans. So again, and Kendrick Lamar's performance, so he's going to bring out a lot of heavy hitters. There's going to be a lot of people in like today's game, like a lot of rappers of today, like the Megan Thee Stallions and people like that are probably going to go to the Super Bowl because Kendrick's there. He's going to be performing. So Usher had a good turnout. He had all types of celebrities in there. The Super Bowl that just passed. He did a great job. So, and Usher can fill up an arena. Like he can. He has that impact because Usher really ain't never left. He's continued touring. He continues to drop music, whatnot. So he's kept himself relevant as an artist. Lil Wayne, not so much. Takes a lot of breaks. Not touring as much as he used to and whatnot. It's just not the same appeal as someone like Kendrick that could just name be on the bill and that's enough for people to be there. That's enough for people to be there. Now, I think Lil Wayne would have sold well, but I don't think he would have filled the arena. No, I don't think so. And I also don't think it would be the same audience the same people that are going to show up because Kendrick's there versus, Lil Wayne. I think they're going to be different people. Lil Wayne's going to attract a different type of energy. So, yeah. So shout out to him. I don't feel like this has to be like a war or, oh my God, Lil Wayne. It's not that deep. It really is not. I hope they collaborate and work together. And again, if they did work together, I don't feel like Nicki or Master P or anybody else that came forward basically saying that Kendrick's performance was robbing Lil Wayne of an opportunity. It's like, how is it robbing him of an opportunity? Like, I don't get that. Like, he wasn't asked. Like, they didn't ask him. Like, it's just that simple. So let's get into what Jay-Z had to say. The devil, who everybody swears they hate, but at the same time feel like he should be giving people their just due. Let's get into this because that's mad confusing. Like, I'm like, yeah, Nicki, love you, but I wouldn't sit this one out, girl. It says rap great Kendrick Lamar was announced as the Super Bowl 59 halftime show headlining performer on Sunday, September 8th. Despite much criticism from the hip-hop world about the NFL's decision, as some voiced their hopes to see Lil Wayne on the Super Bowl stage, with the big game being played in his hometown of New Orleans next February, many fans immediately started to envision what Lamar's set may consist of. Rap music is still the most impactful genre to date, Lamar said, and I will be there to remind the world why. They got the right one. So I'm excited for Lamar's performance. Jay-Z, who has served as co-producer, although, you know, everybody just want to say Jay-Z's name like everything is up to him, is what people don't get about that is with Jay-Z being the, you know, co-producer or co-creator when it comes to putting the music halftime show together and getting the artists and whatnot. The NFL partnered with Jay-Z because Jay-Z is respected in the hip-hop world. And right now, hip-hop is the most dominant music, like everywhere. Like, hip-hop is huge right now, and it's been big for many, many years. But it seems like it's just getting bigger and bigger. Jay-Z being a heavyweight, a lot of people respecting him, he calls certain people, they're going to show up. So do you think if the other person that is co-producing and co-directing with him would have called Rihanna, that Rihanna would have showed up? You think that if they would have called Beyonce, that Beyonce would have showed up? You think they would have called Usher, that Usher would have showed up? Because a lot of those people that have done the Super Bowl since Jay-Z has became the co-producer, a lot of them had declined it in the past. This was the first time Usher and others have been offered to do the Super Bowl. So, yeah, I think that they brought him on because of the respect that he has in the industry. So Jay-Z calling you and asking you to do something, it's a little harder to say no because of who he is and what he represents. So because by who everybody that says yes to doing the Super Bowl, how are you not respecting him if he's the one reaching out to you? If Jay-Z is the one reaching out to these artists, since he started, he's been doing it for years. Since he started, if they're saying yes to him, it's because they respect him. What other reason? Because they're doing it for free. So what other reason are these people saying yes? You got one? Because I don't have one, besides them just respecting him and being like, okay, I mean, this is Jay-Z. You know, what other reason? Because they don't have to do it. All they have to say is no. No. Like that's all they gotta say, you know, if they wanted to. But no, out of respect for who he is and the weight that his name carries, it's the person said politics, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Politics, and is out of respect, out of being respectful towards that person, or not wanting to damage further relationships or relationships that can come in the future, or business partners or investors, or it's just better to keep people like him on your good side. It's just better to do so. And also, Jay-Z does favors for people all the time. He absolutely does. People just don't highlight that because they want to make him out to be a monster, which is fine. I mean, whatever. I mean, whatever. You know, it is what it is. But that's the weird part. How can y'all expect someone that y'all feel is the devil to be fair? Right, even a gatekeeper. Why expect a gatekeeper to be fair? Are they fair? Why expect that? This person that I think is the devil, that is so dirty and has done so much bad stuff to people, should have given this person their just due. That doesn't sound like something the devil would do. That's weird. Why? That like no different than like the Nicki Minaj is a masterpiece. Anybody like that, people that don't necessarily deal with him or don't have a relationship with him and they don't feel like it's fair. If it's choice selections, when has the devil been fair? Because that's how y'all look at him. You know, these people that are gatekeeping and ruining the industry by only letting certain selected few in, you know, and whatnot. Why are you expecting fairness? That let him be the devil he is. That's what y'all labeled him. So this should be right. Y'all should be surprised at all. There should be no surprise. You know, it's like this is who he is, right? So let him be that. You can't be outraged by somebody you hate. That don't make sense. It's like your neighbor having a van and then they win a van and they could give it to someone less fortunate like you or someone else, but they keep it. Well, don't you already not like them? Why would you expect anything else? You already think that they're like horrible people, right? So, yeah, I don't get that. I don't understand that. Expecting someone you view as evil to do something good. No, you should expect something evil. Like, what? What? Okay. Jay-Z says, Kendrick Lamar is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer, Ho said in a statement. His deep love for hip-hop and the culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come. What did he say that was wrong? Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. I don't see what the problem is. Everything he said is true. 100%. Globally, Lil Wayne and Kendrick do not have the same impact right now. Back in the day, and I'm not even going to say far, maybe like 10 years ago, I would, in the Super Bowl being in New Orleans and them not picking Lil Wayne, that would be weird. That would be weird. But in this day and age, Kendrick Lamar is a global star right now. And that's what the Super Bowl is looking for. Rihanna is a global star. Lil Wayne is known globally, but he is no global star. There's a lot of places that Lil Wayne could go right now and people wouldn't know who he is. They would just walk right past him because he's not really of this generation. Somebody like Nicki and whatnot, she's of this generation. So her getting out of a car or anything like that, oh my God, Nicki, they're going to know who she is immediately. You know, she's not going to get far publicly without somebody spotting her. Lil Wayne is different. Kendrick not going nowhere and then not being a riot. He's not going anywhere. He's not walking in any mall, no event space, and people just not like, oh my God, Kendrick. Like it's, and that's no matter where you go. He go to China right now, he's getting that same influence. He go to Ethiopia right now, he's getting that same influence. Hell, he go to Russia, he's getting that same influence, that same impact. Lil Wayne ain't doing no global tours, you know, something. That's what I say. Nicki could definitely fill up that New Orleans arena with no problem. She sure could. Oh, Nicki Minaj doing a halftime show? Oh, cool. Say less. Say less. Nicki is a global icon. Currently. Not what she used to be 10, 15 years ago. No, she's still very much that. Nicki is still that girl. Hate her or love her. She's still that girl. That girl can go on the second leg of a tour. You don't do that when you just had an unsuccessful one. Why Megan ain't on her second leg? Nicki on her second leg. On the first leg, she got arrested. All time. Paul Nicki. She on her second leg. So yeah, she's not past famous. She's currently a superstar. Currently. global. She everywhere. Like, she didn't just do an American tour. That's what Lil Wayne just got done doing. An American tour. Mm-hmm. And then he got mad at us. Ooh, did I tell y'all? So he got mad at us because Lil Wayne opened the show, which was weird because most people have like opening acts, you know, and things like that. Now Weezy baby. So Weezy, he started mumbling, forgetting the lyrics, all of that, smoking weed, all that girl, which was fine, whatever. So then Lil Wayne leaves the stage, and then he has his, you know, Young Money artist come out. So when his Young Money artist come out, we all leave. Girl, we all went to go pee and get something to drink, you know, like, and all of that stuff. We're like, we don't know who none of these people is. So yeah, we didn't know who they were. So like, a lot of them were new. Like, I'm like, who is this? A lot of them were really young, and whatnot. I'm just like, yeah, moving right along. So me and my cousin, and my FC, we went to go get like drinks and stuff like that. So then Lil Wayne come back to the stage, and then he telling us that we need to stay up there while his art. He literally come out on stage while his artist. It was a female performing at the time, and she was cool, like she's fine. And he gonna come on stage, girl, and grab one of the microphones and tell us to come back to the stage and show his artist love. No, Lil Wayne. This is why you have opening acts, because then we are forced to sit here and listen to them because we don't know when you coming out exactly. But when you said he had did like maybe like five or six songs, and then he brought the opening acts out. I'm like, you should have brought them out prior. You should have forced us to listen to them. And then after we got to listen to them, then you would have came out, you know, and then you could have performed 6 songs. And then and then at least we would have knew who they were by that time. But no, he like tried to force us to come back to the stage to listen to his artist because I guess they felt like insecure. Cause I mean, a bunch of us walked off, like 200-300 people all at the same time. We all just kind of just like, okay, girl. And, you know, all went got drinks and stuff because we had already he was already late. So we had to stand there like an extra hour and a half just for him to hit the stage. So our feet were already tired because, mind you, we're standing up the whole time. Like, we don't get to sit down. The only way you sit down is if you go over to the bar. And the bar is far from the stage. So it's kind of like one of those get in where you fit ins. You know, there is no rows. You just kind of just, you know, wedge your way to the front like we did, because totally did. So yeah, and I was mad because we had wedged our way up to the front, and then by the time we almost like got to the point where we could touch him and I'm a girl, then he want to go on a break. So I said, well, I'll be there. So we had went and got some drinks. So yeah, he was mad. You could tell like he was perturbed that we all walked off. We just didn't know who they were. You don't introduce your artists like that. Like, you did them a disservice by not letting them perform first. You did. You're bad. We came here to see you. We don't know them. So hopefully he switched that in his show, but I was like, yeah, we don't know who these people is. So yeah, shout out to Jay-Z. He chose him. I don't see what the problem is. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Lil Wayne. Yeah, I wish both men the best. I absolutely do, because I love both artists. I love Lil Wayne. I absolutely do. And I love Kendrick Lamar. I love K-Dot. So shout out to both of them. Great artist. Great artist. I don't have anything negative to say about those two. So, no, we ain't gonna get where is Beyonce? Where is Beyonce? So they said, now, snubbed or nah, girl. Now, allegedly, I guess the Beehive, we supposed to be upset. I guess we supposed to be angry because it says Beyonce received 0 Country Music Award nominations despite having one of the highest grossing country songs and albums this year. I would like to ask everybody, what the are y'all talking about? Kyle, love y'all over there at the Neighborhood Talk, but what are y'all talking about? What? One of the best country albums of the year? What? What are you guys talking about? Hold on. There's other people that were coming forward. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get into it. So Shabuzi shows support to Beyonce after she's snubbed by the CMAs. Thank you for opening the door for us. He says that goes without saying. Thank you at Beyonce for opening a door for us, starting a conversation, and giving us one of the most innovative country albums of all time. Shabuzi, I would like to tell you to stop kissing Shabooz. Please stop kissing Beyonce's butt because Beyonce did not open up any doors for y'all. Y'all are the ones that are opening up the doors. I love Beyonce dearly. Huge Beyonce fan and whatnot. But Beyonce is not a country artist. She never has been. She's sang country music. She's dabbled and made country songs, but she has never been a country artist. People like K. Michelle and you yourself, Shabuzi, and so many other Black artists that have been trying to enter and dominate in their own lane in singing country because they have a love for it. Y'all are the ones opening the doors, okay? Stop expecting validation from people that are not offering it. Beyonce did not do country to open doors. She did not do country to make it easier for y'all. No, she did country because she just simply wanted to. Anybody opening doors is the people that are actually out there in the paint, like y'all. Y'all are being judged, scrutinized, all of those things, even profiled, discriminated against. All of you are doing and y'all are fighting the good fight. Beyonce is not. So that's weird that y'all paying homage when y'all should be giving it to yourselves, because y'all are the trailblazers, not Beyonce. Love her dearly, but Beyonce has trailblazed in rock, R&B, pop. She's trailblazed. She absolutely has. There's a lot of people that were inspired to do a lot of music like R&B music, pop music, and whatnot because of Beyonce. No one was inspired to do country because of her. You were doing country before Beyonce ever opened up her mouth and said, and this ain't Texas. You were already doing country. So what door is she opening for you? Sounds like you're the door opener. Artists like y'all made it easier for her album to do so well. Yeah. So y'all are the trailblazers, not Beyonce in this moment. And it's not me being disrespectful, it's me being honest. Honestly, Beyonce ain't been dropping country songs. I mean, country record after country record after country record, country album after country. No. Her first and last. So what is she inspiring? From people that were already doing it. A person can't say like Beyonce is opening doors to somebody like K. Michelle when she has been trying to enter the country music realm for quite some time. She can't help it that Beyonce is a universal legend that can sing whatever she wants. Beyonce could come out with a rock album right now and it'll go #1. She can come out with a folk album, it's gonna go #1. Because of her influence, she's a global star. Y'all not. Y'all not known globally. But hopefully if y'all keep kicking doors down, y'all will. Beyonce is not. She's not. Y'all saying Beyonce was snubbed. How was Beyonce being snubbed? Hold on. And this is even my question for the Beehive as well. Because I'm like, are we supposed to be upset? I'm like, do y'all not listen to Beyonce? Do y'all not listen to her? Beyonce literally says, what is it? Is it not showing it? Beyonce said multiple times that the Cowboy Carter album is not a country album. She said it's not a country album. And not only did she say that it's not a country album, she said that she did the album because of a time to where she wasn't necessarily feeling accepted into the realm of country when she got up there and sang that song with the Dixie Chicks and whatnot, and the people were appalled that she was up there at all. Like she was not received well. They didn't feel like she was singing country. They felt like she was up there singing R&B. So this is why she did it. It was kind of like a cue to the CMAs and people like that. Why would she expect to be nominated for one? The album was a dig at the CMA Awards. Why would she expect to be being nominated? That's weird. It just sounds like, are y'all bored? She literally said it's not a country album. Her literal words. Cowboy Carter is not a country album, and she would be right because there's a few country songs on there, but there are other songs on there that are not country at all. They're not country. No, they're just not. Andrea Kelly was not dancing to a country song to make that song go viral. That was not a country song. That's a country song? You could do all that to a country song? You can't do all that to This Ain't Texas. But that was on the same album. Yeah. I'm just trying to help me help you. If we're going to be mad, what we mad at? Notice everybody says something besides Beyonce because, again, it's not a country album. It's not. She said it herself. So why are we angry that she's not being nominated for something that she didn't want to be nominated for? If she wanted to be nominated, then she knows the game. She knows the rules. She would have had to strictly make a country album. The whole album would have had to be country for her to even be considered for an award at all. Yeah. Beyonce did not do this album for the purpose of like trying to get nominated for any awards or anything like that. She did it because each part of the Renaissance that she has dropped, if y'all paying attention, Beehive, if y'all paying attention, each part of the Renaissance she has dropped has been to promote items. Correct. The first part, Act 1, was to promote her perfume, the symbol that she wore, her perfume, and her tour. Cowboy Carter was to promote the second act so that she could get it over with. Was to promote the second act and her liquor brand, Sir Davis, and Sacred. That's what Cowboy Carter was all about, was to promote her brands. To help her promote Sacred and Sir Davis. What has she been promoting heavy? Sacred and Sir Davis. So that means with Act 3, she has more products. She has more things she's going to sell. She's not dropping this music for awards. She don't care about none of that. She don't care. Beyonce is trying to become a billionaire. And she knows purpose-wise, strategy-wise, that people are going to buy her music over anything. So this is a gamble to be investing in all of these products. Right? So why not make a crap ton of money in the process to make up for any of your losses? Because then if the products do well, then it's, double bubble, But if they do badly, it's okay because she went on tour, made $500 million on tour, and she sold crazy albums, crazy products while she was on tour. She sold and merch and went she's made a lot of money. Like a lot of money. She has made a lot of money off Sacred. I feel like Sir Davis will do okay. I feel like it'll do all right. Yeah. So then Act 3 will be the same thing. She will be promoting new items. When we get this third part of the album, all of it has already been planned out like years ago. She sat down and planned all of these things. So this is all for Beyonce to become a billionaire on her Rihanna Fenty, type time. Beyonce don't really care to be famous anymore. Like, I really don't think she cares about that. But I do think that she wants generational wealth and wants to be, okay, it takes money to, get money. So, yeah, I just feel like, and then you got to think about Act 3. The Lion King, Simba's Pride or something, or Mufasa's Pride or whatever, that's coming out. Not only is she making her debut, so is Blue Ivy. So I do feel that her and Blue Ivy doing a lot of traveling within the last couple of years a lot. I think Blue Ivy has some of her own products coming out too. I think that they're going to make this a generational thing. and have Blue Ivy market some things for them as well. I think she's going to be included. Beyonce brought her on tour, so it's like she's bringing her close to her for a reason. Letting her see these things. So I think there's more in store, even from Blue Ivy. I think that she, is inspired by her kids. So we'll see what Act 3 has to give. But yeah, she don't care nothing about none of these awards. I don't see why anybody else does. Beyonce trying to make money. That is what Beyonce is doing. She don't care nothing about no CMA and whatnot. Why would she be disappointed by the people that already disappointed her? That's why she made the album in the first place. Like, she didn't make it to be nominated for anything. So this weird outrage is weird. I'm like, where is this coming from? Who cares that she didn't get nominated? She didn't want to get nominated no way. Like that. You can't, snub somebody that was, So yeah, I just think all this is about money when it comes to her. And her trying to use her music to merge products for her to enter the billionaire neighborhood. Yeah, so that's how I view it. So when Matthew Knowles coming forward talking about it's a color thing, when this and that, it's like, Matthew, what the are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? This don't have nothing to do with that. Your daughter made a spiteful album that she didn't get nominated for by the people she tried to spite. What is the problem? Like, the thing about one thing that like annoys me with the hip hop community, R&B, like just the Black community in general, when it comes to like music and stuff like that, the hip hop community used to be the type of people that did not let outsiders in. Meaning that if you didn't look like us, walk like us, was raised where we were raised, brought up where we were brought up and whatnot, then you were not allowed in, right? So that the country genre and the CMAs and the people over there, that they still have that going on to where they just try to keep it, in the family and keep it with the people that look like them, sing like them, talk like them, all of that stuff and whatnot. We the ones that's always letting people in, the Macklemores and the Eminems and the Iggy's and, all of that. We do that. We don't have to. I'm just saying. We don't have to. We absolutely do not. We don't have to. Y'all let the Latinas and all of that. Y'all did that. So what's the problem? It used to be real exclusive. Hip hop was very exclusive for us, by us. Very so much FUBU. Very so much. We the one that want to love everybody and, give everybody a chance and all of that, and they don't. Okay, well, we used to be like that. We did. We did. Back in the 90s and stuff like that, light skin and stuff like that, light skin, dark skin, that one really, I mean, it's always been a problem, but it wasn't like an issue. Melanated girls got to shine, whether they could sing, rap, dance, they got to shine. They absolutely did. Like, color in our community wasn't like a big deal. Like, it really wasn't. We were working hard together and whatnot, all these amazing collaborations and stuff that we got back in the day, and all of that stuff. Yeah, it wasn't like this huge competition like it is right now. Like, it's always been a competition, but they don't take it too far. Like, nowadays, girl. But yeah, we used to be very exclusive too. We did. Correct. At the BET Awards, there were a number of Black performances, Black people winning, Soul Train Awards, Black performances, Black people winning the award. That's how we were very exclusive. We were. It's not my fault. I mean, what we Black people who always want to open up the door and just let all of these people in, and then they treat us any kind of way, and then we want to get mad. No, it's not about segregation. It's about us focusing on our people and our talents. That's what it's about. Instead of expecting other people, especially ones that are the higher ups, because they are different nationalities than Black people, let's just keep it real, expecting to conform to who they want us to be. We should take music back. We should take hip hop back. We don't own it no more. It don't belong to us anymore. Because look at where it's at. We don't own it. It don't belong to us no more. And it did. It used to. We created it. It's one of the beautiful things about hip hop and what makes it a culture is that we all add our own little piece in that makes it what it is. So it's like we literally created it. My kids created the kids that they have created and on and so forth. All the people before us, like they created hip hop, they molded hip hop. You know, like it belonged to us. It was ours. We felt safe. You know, you could have 6 Black people standing there not saying a word to each other, but then turn on a Biggie song, turn on a Pac song, turn on a Marvin Gaye song, turn on just in, like, and then all of a sudden you got feet tapping and lyrics are being said, and then all of a sudden, where you from? Where like conversation starters, you know, all of that. It used to belong to us. It don't belong to us no more. That's all. Just like R&B and stuff like it don't belong to us no more. R&B didn't die. It just don't belong to us. It don't. Hip hop got bigger and they pushed R&B into pop and then merged the two because of people like Drake coming forward, you know, with a harmonized singing and, you know, stuff like that to where R&B just kind of just got pushed to the wayside, you know, and pop kind of just started to dominate when it came to singing. Because if you're not really singing pop, you're not making it really anywhere in this industry right now. You know, R&B is not as strong as it used to be because it don't belong to us anymore. All we got to do is take it back. Imagine sitting here saying like, oh, I miss the Mary J. Blige days or this days or that days when there's phenomenal singers here on the planet that can sing better than a lot of those people, that have even more hits and classics inside of them. But since R&B is a dying breed, it isn't being paid attention to because we don't want it to be. All we got to do is take it back. That's all we got to do. We can make R&B huge just by simply liking the people that are singing. There are people that are incredible singers but don't even sing, they rap because that's what's, you know. You got people like Chris Brown and others that have amazing voices, but they'll dabble in rapping because that's, you know, what makes people interested in them. Because singing is like not what it used to be, although that's one of the hardest things to do. Anybody can rap, not anybody can sing. Singing takes talent. You can't be taught to sing. You either can or you can't. But rapping, whole other story. It don't take talent to be a rapper anymore. It used to, but it don't take talent anymore. Anybody can do it. All you gotta do is grab a girl, grab a dude, put some lyrics behind them and a beat, and they'll rap. You can't do that with a singer. You gotta actually have the vocal talent. Like it takes talent to sing. It don't take no talent to rap. It don't. It used to, but it don't take talent. Anybody can do it. All you need is a ghostwriter. There's no ghost singer. No. You either can or you can't. So moving right along. Now let's get into Beyonce interview. Now Beyonce done sat over here and interview with GQ, and I have to say, Beyonce, I love you. 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 But I hated your interview. The reason why I hated her interview because they don't ask her any good questions. And I'm not talking about like infidelity or anything like that. No, I'm just saying like, it would have been nice to hear her talk more about her products and products instead of just mentioning that they exist. It would have been nice to get to know her a little bit. Again, you have people like Beyonce that be so private to where it's a turnoff. You know, it's a thing about them that make, not that she's hiding something, but it just gives like, I don't know. It's just, she's just too secretive. She's too secretive. When we don't want you to spill your guts, we want you to have a good time. You know, we want you to have fun, you know, in the interview so that we can get to know you a little bit. It just seems everything is just so rehearsed. You know, it feels like every answer was like written down somewhere and he was like reading off like a cue card, you know, and stuff like that. Like it's just... It's just like, I wish we get to like learn something about you, you know, something that like we didn't know, you know, or something to be surprised by, you know. I just didn't like the interview. I was just like, well, this is dry. I mean, every time somebody get in front of Beyonce, it just seems like it's the same questions because everything she's saying, I feel like we already know. We know you love your kids. We know you want your kids to have privacy and, to try to keep the microscope off of them so that they can live as normal as they can to a life. But here's the thing, you are Beyonce. Your kids will never live a normal fucking life. Like, even the things that you do for them are extremely extravagant. The places they live, how they eat, the staff that work for them. Like there's nothing about their life that is normal. Because did you grow up in Houston like that? No. You had a nice upbringing, a middle-class upbringing, right? They haven't. They haven't. So it don't matter. Like, you can't protect them forever. You can protect them from the world until it's time for them to enter it. So when they enter, they're going to enter how they want to. Like, you can't control them forever. So why control something that could just be natural? It gives Stepford, putting a wind-up doll. So it's just like, nothing personal. Like, it would just be nice to learn something, about her. Her saying things like, well, she gave up meat, that she only eats turkey, and whatnot. I mean, cool. But I want to hear about, okay, so say the days that you cheat, the days that, you want to eat whatever you want to eat, because she grew up on chicken. She always say how Texas got the best chicken, all of this stuff. Like, girl, do you sneak eat some chicken, girl? And if you do you use hot sauce? Stuff like that. Just to get to know her. Did you ever learn to cook? Because Beyonce has always said that she's a terrible cook, that she's not a good cook. Did you ever learn? Did you ever want to? Can we learn something? Yes, agreed. Turkey is meat. That's what she said in English. She said she stopped eating all meat except turkey. She said that she does eat turkey. And she said she was just doing it for the summer. She didn't say just like in general, like she don't eat meat. She was just saying for the summer, she wanted to cut out eating any other meat except for turkey. And she just did it over the summer. So she probably back already, eating whatever she was eating prior, which it would have been nice to know. Like, what is your go-to food, your comfort food, you shouldn't have it, but you can't live without it food. It's just something simple. Like, it's the world. And this is why people feel like Beyonce is fake. And I don't think she's fake. I just think she worries way too much about an image that she says she don't care about. Then why are you so like robotic? Like, I don't get it. Right? Do you comb your kids' hair? Or do you do your kids' hair? Do they do their own? Let's jump back to you not being a mom and you being hopeful to have kids, to jump to you now having 3. What would you tell that Beyonce? The one without kids, the one that was, doing her thing. I would love to hear stuff like that. Just to get to know her. Just, do we just feel like we don't know you? And that's why I think that it's harder for her to sell these products. Because Beyonce said that, she don't want to make her life part of her brand. And I don't disagree with that. I don't feel like Beyonce, if she don't want to make her life her brand, she don't have to. She is entitled to her privacy. She 100% is. And she's entitled to keep her children safe and to not have them being, constantly harassed or ridiculed or discussed or pictures taken of them, like to keep them as a cool. There's no quarrel with that. But what about you? Beyonce act like she don't exist anymore. It's just her kids. No, you very so much still exist, Beyonce. Beyonce gives like she's one of those people that do everything for everyone else except herself. She gives that type of energy. So I don't know. It's confusing. It's like I have been a fan of Beyonce for years, and I don't feel like I know her. Knowing obvious things does not mean you know her. It doesn't. That's one thing I love about Rihanna, and it's not to compare them, but Rihanna's the only other person that I could say that's like as big as Beyonce that I can compare that goes onto social media. Rihanna don't show too much, She shows you what she wants you to see, and Rihanna moves it right along. What is the problem? Rihanna shows her children. She takes her kids outside and to places to where she feels that they should be, places that are near and dear to her, places she loved, whether it's beaches or, things like that. I mean, she grew up in the Caribbean. So she goes back to the Caribbean all the time. She's always in Barbados. Any chance she gets, she's at home on the island with her kids on the ocean, eating pineapples and mangoes and, all of that. Like, I love that about her because it don't feel like a secret. How is that woman living her life a secret? When she opens up and shows us things like that, tells her what her kids' names is, shows us her kids and stuff like that, she's letting us in. And she's letting us into things that we're going to be let into whether we like it or not. So at some point in time after having kids, we're going to see them. We're going to see your children. Like, we're going to see them. I think it makes people less, like they seek after them less when they see them more. Versus that's why people always want to take a picture of Blue Ivy or Sir or Rumi because no one sees them. No one sees them. Unless they're on their annual Hampton, around this time around Beyonce, she loves to cruise. She loves boats. So she usually go on a cruise around her birthday. Her birthday just passed. And they usually hang out in the Hamptons for like a week or two. And they have a lot of friends there. So there's only certain times we see them. Other than that, we don't see y'all. And not that it's creepy, but it's creepy. Because, now we don't need to see them every day, all of that stuff. But it was nice, like her on her tour, the Renaissance movie that she did. We got to see the kids. We got to see Rumi and Sir. What was wrong with that? It was nice to see Sir. It was nice to see Rumi. It was nice to see Beyonce in mommy mode. It was nice to see those things because then it makes her more human. It makes her more human. Beyonce comes off as like a deity or an entity or somebody that's not human. She is. And it makes her unrelatable to look at someone like her because she gives like perfection or that like she's perfect, and it comes off as fake. It doesn't come off as genuine. It doesn't come off as real. It comes off as robotic. It comes off as rehearsed. It comes off as, you just not being genuine because Beyonce says she doesn't want to make her personality part of her brand, right? But you have to if you're going to sell products. The products that Beyonce is selling, if Beyonce didn't feel that way, then why is she still doing the washes, like the Sacred Sunday wash? And all of that. On Sunday, she's been going live, washing her hair again, and showing people the product being used. Why is she promoting the Sir Davis? Like she's promoting the Sir Davis, going live, telling people, like, you have, I'm sure her PR team is telling her, like, you have to make yourself more visual. Beyonce don't want to. She doesn't want to. And she said it in the interview, with GQ, like she prefers, to keep her life how it is. Well, you're not going to sell any products like that, sweetheart. You're not. Like it will crash and burn unless you are personable. You have to show people you are human. So seeing Beyonce laugh and giggle and, all of that stuff while people are washing her hair and whatnot, it'd be nice if like she talked on camera during it and went or just talk to the fans, ask the fans what's their favorite part of the wash and, how, to right underneath the post, if their hair's grown or how long it's grown and, all of that. She don't do none of that. I don't get it. I don't get it. You're not going to sell products like that. Now, she can be an artist like that. Correct. She's way too successful. She can be an artist like that. You don't have to let the world in on. You can sing when you want to, drop an album, surprise album, whenever you want to. She could do all that with no judgment. Yeah, we don't need to see who she is. We don't need to know. No. But if she's gonna be selling products, yeah, your actions are gonna have to speak louder than your words, sweetie. You got to show and prove. You do. Why would a person want to use a product that you're not even using? That's why the washes and stuff are necessary. And her just randomly doing it. And her just randomly having the products. She has other products too. They're not all just about hair. So she has other products too. She could be using those products and stuff. She don't have to talk. If you don't want to talk, don't talk. Go live putting the facial cream on and stuff like it makes her likable. Beyonce selling brands is not likable. Beyonce selling music is. She can sell music. Oh yeah. And she don't even need a nasty visual. She don't even need a visual. You could be the visual. She done made the people the visual. So, she's a beast. She's a beast when it comes to music, but not when it comes to selling products. If I was her, I would be the backer of a lot of products and have other people sell it, because she's just not a good saleswoman unless she's using her talent, singing. She can sell anything. At that point in time, when we under the hypnosis, the witchcraft girl, allegedly. But when she just standing there, I don't have any sacred in my house. For what? There's no Sir Davis in my house. I'm black. We don't even like whiskey like that. Like, why whiskey? You should have come out with something clear. Girl, we like clear liquor, girl. The dark liquor give us criminal records. I say, yeah, we don't do whiskey like that, girl. No. And you want bought a whiskey farm? You could have come out with a cute little champagne. We would even consider that, or some wine, boxed or bottled. We would have even considered that an immigrant. Now we could have got with a brandy, something like that, but whiskey. All that let me know is that she wasn't selling. That's not for black people. I mean, that's what I got from it. I feel like if you're a consumer of whatever brand that you're pushing, if you're gonna go by race and nationality and things like that, whiskey is really not our brand. Like it's really not. So that lets me know right then and there, coming out with an album like Cowboy Carter and whatnot, that ain't for me neither. Like that. The whiskey, not for me as well. That the majority of times when people see whiskey, even in movies, it's usually a wealthy white man somewhere opening a bottle, pouring some aged whiskey. Black people, rum, Parmesan, or gin, little piece of cognac, something like that. Then you trying to sell something to me. Then you trying to sell it to me. Then you trying to sell it to me. Right? Pick bourbon. Whiskey? Interesting. I said, not whiskey. No. It's harsh. That's a harsh liquor. Even if you make it a smooth taste, it's whiskey. Like, we don't. Most people that go into the store, no matter what color it is, or whether you like brown or most people ain't grabbing a whiskey. Like, let's keep it real. And I was just gonna say, ethnic wise, with black people, if they're gonna go to the store get a brown liquor, it's not a whiskey. It's not. Now, if you have a certain palate, for certain alcohols, like, and whatnot, and you try different ones, and then yeah, like, yeah, cool. But when most black people go into the store for a dark liquor, it's not whiskey. It's just not. Cognac, Parmesan, all that stuff. Like, ain't nobody looking for, hey, you got some whiskey? No. No. Absolutely not. And shout out to Jack Daniels. The majority of the restaurants and whatnot that carry Jack Daniels are all white owned. Just saying. They're all white owned. Mhm. Correct. Yes, Black people do drink Jack Daniels, but that is still more so of a Caucasian choice. Again, when y'all go to parties and stuff like that, the majority of the time, if you're going to the parties in like Black communities, you're not really seeing any type of whiskey at all. But you may stumble upon someone that drinks Jack Daniel. You may stumble upon that. But overall, whiskey is more so of like a, you know, moonshine, you know, like, you know, those type of people. You know, down in the bayou, you know, down at the farm, you know, the cowboys and whatnot. Yeah, they love whiskey. There's whiskey bars. You know, all they down there, all white owned. Correct. Plenty of cowboy bars, and they're, you know, predominantly whiskey, but those are white owned. And it's usually filled with a bunch of white people square dancing and, you know, they're having a good old time. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, in our neighborhoods, when we go out to, you know, to step, side to side, round and round, dip it down. If we get a dark liquor, it's not whiskey. Most parties we go to ain't no whiskey there. It's gonna be a lot of like tequila and, you know, vodkas and gins and, you know, it's gonna be a lot of stuff like that. Like, it's really not gonna be, hey, grab that Sir Davis. It's gonna be more so like Pascavassier. Like, it's gonna be, you know, like, you know, it's really not like, I'm just saying, the parties that I've been to, the gatherings I've been to, the barbecues I've been to, the cookouts I've been to, when it's predominantly Black, it ain't no whiskey. Like, there isn't. Like, I don't see whiskey. I see a lot of liquor. Whiskey ain't one of them. You know, I'm just keeping it real. I don't drink, but if I do, which is rarely, it's a club tail. Correct. But is it a whiskey club tail? And with whiskey infused? Yeah, Crown. Absolutely. Absolutely. And honestly, I love Beyonce down, but none of her rollouts make sense. You selling perfume, tickets to concerts, liquor, hair products. It's like, girl, what ain't you selling? Like, Beyonce, you might as well just go buy some Walmarts or something, girl. Because it's like, you selling everything, and the rollouts don't really make sense. It's not putting two and two together. Oh, she came out with Cowboy Carter. Of course she's going to come out with a whiskey. She don't even have any songs about liquor. How was this connected? How was this? What? She's selling everything. I'm like, Beyonce. Now, girl, you know I love you. But what is we doing? Hurry up. Because how you going to take a shot washing your hair drunk? You know, all this, like, girl, what that word? And then you say you take your kids everywhere. Ain't you promoting liquor right now? Are you not promoting liquor right now, girl? They with you? Sir helping you sell to Sir Davis. I'm like, what is happening? On this side of the event, they get their hair washed with sacred, and on this side, they yuck. Girl, buy some dispensaries or something, Beyonce. Cause, girl, this ain't making no sense. It's just, and the rollouts are not good rollouts because they don't, you know. I would understand again if the liquor was called Cowboy Carter. I would get that. Or if it was called Texas Hold'em, Drunken Love. something like that. But it's confusing. Like, was Act 3 called Sir Davis? Or something? Like, I don't get it. It's too much. Mm-hmm. I just think she should invest in something to where she don't have to do much. Because she don't want to. Beyonce says she just pretty much want to sit at home and rake it in. So then you should do jobs that would require you to do so. You know? Yeah. I don't get that. I don't understand. But maybe she do. Because I don't understand the rollouts. It's kind of just she drops some music and then we just get random products. She did the Renaissance tour, finished the tour, had a big Super Bowl commercial for Cowboy Carter, the album dropping, and came out with this perfume. And then it just like kind of like disappeared. It's like, okay, well, what happened? Did the perfume just like not do what it was supposed to do? Or what? Because she don't even promote it anymore. I see her promoting Sacred. I see her promoting Sir Davis, but she's not doing the perfume anymore. So it's like when she come out with Act 3, whatever new items she come out with, she just gonna stop promoting Sir Davis and Sacred. That's why I feel like you coming out with way too many things. Like Beyonce, girl, we ain't got it. You want $80 for the liquor. Or you want $200-300 for the Sacred head stuff, and you get it all, girl. You want $200 for the perfume and all that. It's like, girl, Beyonce want all of our money, girl. Beyonce say, give me the loot, give me the loot. Okay. So it's just we ain't gotta be. Girl, we not got it after you just charged $72,000 for them damn Renaissance tickets, girl. So Beyonce, girl, you got your nerve. You got your nerve. We're gonna have to take out loans and stuff to keep up with you, girl. You try to charge, all of that, girl, just so we can say that we a fan, girl. It's like, girl, it's too much. Because that liquor should be like $20, $30. Beyonce said, bam, 80. Y'all tried it. Beyonce said, bam, $80. $80. So I said, okay, Beyonce, girl. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Move right along. So where's Tyrese? Ooh, girl. Well, I think I was just reading this about the Ozempic thing. Y'all better stop taking that Ozempic. Girl, it ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. Y'all don't really care about that. Like, dude. Of course, he was going to get out eventually. So, Tyrese and his beige that he fell in love with, because he still loves this woman. Now, he done been arrested for failure to pay child support. How much was it, y'all? Hold on, let me see. How much was it? Tyrese said at 9 a.m. in the morning in Atlanta, I might be arrested in court. Samantha's lawyer, Adam, he's so weird. Oh my God. How much was it? Okay, right here. So he illegally tried to bring $10,690 in child support payments from California that I'm giving my 17-year-old currently to Atlanta for my 5-year-old. They have illegally cracked my prenuptial agreement. What? Okay. That's what I said, without a court order, started giving my ex $3,600 a month in child support for a 1-year-old at the time on my own prior to go to court to do a divorce trial. And after 2 years of $3,600 a month, Judge Kevin M. Farmer decided to go back 2 years and turn the $3,600 into $10,000. So he got to pay $10,000 or some dollars a month. He do. This is giving Tyrese. If what more do you want from me, Tyrese? If you poor, you can just tell us. Because you ain't got no damn money. You ain't working like you used to. The Fast and the Furious ain't that goddamn fast no more. Forrest Whitaker ain't needed you. John Singleton dead. Tyler Perry don't really feature you like that. You won't want to take your shirt off. You really ain't got no money. Okay. You ain't been on the road, sweet lady, in a while. We ain't heard nothing about the signs of love making. You and TGT, Genuine, drunk all on the stage. Tank over there being David Ruffin. And you know, you just being good old blue. Oh, I wonder. So, yeah. So, Tyrese, we know you ain't got no money, friend. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just tell the people that you're poor? Why don't you just tell the people that you ain't got no money? Because if you got the money, then paying child support is not a big deal. See, what your problem is that beige woman is over there sleeping with another man, and you still want to control her. So since you can't control her, you don't feel like you should have to be paying her nothing. You don't feel like you should have to be paying her nothing. Although she over there taking care of the baby, and you ain't taking care of the child. But you don't feel like you should pay how you weigh. You absolutely should. John Singleton ain't carrying strays. He the only one that would have hired him. Who else hiring Tyrese? Who else? John Singleton needs to say, yeah, John Singleton kept a role for him. He sure did. John Singleton liked Tyrese. He did. They had a good relationship. You could tell. He was like a father. Or you could tell. So he kept a role for him. He gave him the baby boy role. All of that. Baby boy truly put Tyrese on the map. If not for John Singleton, Tyrese, that singing voice wasn't going no damn well. Now Tyrese, you know, he's cute. He can sing. You know, he got an okay, you know, his voice, you know, is cute. But he's a way better actor. He's made way more money acting than he has ever made singing. So, and John Singleton is that reason. Tyrese, baby boy, put him on the map. That is a classic. Not everybody has a classic. Not everybody do a movie and it's just like, oh my God, don't touch it. It was amazing. It's great just how it is. You know, type of situation. So yeah. John Singleton was his savior. He kept him on the map. John was a wanted director / producer. He always had a project going on. He worked pretty much to his dying day. So, yeah, he would have kept a little role or two for him. And there was also a lot of other directors and producers that John Singleton introduced him to for him to get other roles, you know, like the Four Brothers, the Fast and Furious, you know, all that. John helped him with all that. 100%. Mm-hmm. If not for John, he would have been fell off the map. Tyrese would have been fell off the map. He would have never got the Transformer movie, and none of that stuff. Michael Bay, I believe the director was of the first Transformer movies. He and John were cool. They had a business really. I feel like that's, you know, part of the way Tyrese got in the door to be able to do a movie that big of Transformers at the time, like Shia LaBeouf and all of that. That was big for him, even for the smaller role that he had in the film. It was good for him in his acting career, because, and if not doing a movie like the Transformers and whatnot, he would have never been a choice for the Fast and Furious movies at all. That's why he's always be so bummed and like The Rock, because The Rock got a spinoff, you know, with the Fast and the Furious. Tyrese never did. So, because it was multiple people. I forgot that one Asian actor that did Tokyo Drift. You know, when I like, they got spinoffs and stuff like that. Tyrese didn't never get one. And he used to complain about that. Like, he was mad that The Rock got the spinoff, the last spinoff of the Fast and Furious, and he didn't get it. He wasn't even featured in it. They didn't have a role for him or anything, you know. And The Rock came in to the Fast and Furious way later in life. You know, Tyrese done been around since the first movie. So he was disappointed that he or Ludacris were not selected to be inside of the little spin-off movies that Fast and the Furious was doing. So shout out to John Singleton. God rest his soul. Again, he kept Clarice on the map. So yeah, Clarice don't got no money. You know, it take money to make money. And what is he doing that people feels like he's rich? What? You get royalties, you know, and stuff like that. But the longer you go without work, the smaller the royalty checks become. So if you keep doing work, then the royalty checks will get bigger and bigger and bigger because it's like they're combined. You know, at that point, you get royalties from this TV show and this movie and that movie and this one, and then they're being switched around all of these streaming apps, so you can get royalties, you know, off that as well. You know, like the Netflix and the Hulu's and you know, and all of that stuff. What that if you're not pulling in more revenue to make more royalties come in the future, like a songwriter writing a song, a big song, right? And then they don't write nothing else. Okay, those royalties are going to get smaller and smaller and smaller because people are going to stop listening to that music. The less it's listened to, the less it makes. So if like motion pictures aren't like buying the rights and stuff to play it in there, like it's not going to really make anything. Like over time, you'll make little to nothing. You look up and you be getting $20 checks in the mail every month. If that. So if you keep writing songs, then the royalties checks will get bigger and bigger and bigger because you're getting royalties from all type of music, you know, at that point. So it's no different than acting. If you are not acting, because you only get paid to do a movie, you don't get paid any money after that. Okay. When you sit down and you do a contract, hey, we're going to pay you this much to be out on location for this amount of time. Here's your per diem. This is where you're going to send it. That's it. So once you get that payment, that is it. So if they pay you $10,000 to do a movie, and then that movie grosses $200-300 million, you're not getting any extra money. You're not. But you will get nice royalties from it. You'll get decent royalties until that movie, you know, is no longer really being watched, and then the royalties checks will get smaller and smaller. Right? So like the people that did like Black Panther, they get a nice royalty check. They absolutely do. And they'll get that for years to come. You know, it's going to take a while for the Black Panther and the energy around it to die down. Like those are big movies. Even the second one was still a really big movie. Like they do really well. So there's going to be plenty of royalties that come from it. But the less you do, the less you make. So it's important to make a lot of money upon signing on to do these movies. So with Clarice, they say, okay, the Fast and the Furious did really well. We're going to do 2 more movies. And we're going to sign you to a contract for this amount to do both movies, right? So then obviously they're going to offer you more money than they offered you to do the first time around. And if they don't, then that's when you go into negotiations. That's when you're like, okay, look, you paid me $10,000 to do the first movie. The movie grossed over $200-300 million. I will do this movie, but I want to make at least $350,000, or I want to make $100,000 this time, or I want to make this, or I want to make that. 9 times out of 10, they will oblige, as long as your number isn't like ridiculous. They will oblige you. They'll be like, okay, cool. And then they'll give you that money, and then that's it. So the money that they give you, if you blow through that money and you do the second movie and it's time to do the third movie, but as you got all these bills that done stacked up and all of this stuff, you're on your own. You still are contractually bound to do that movie. So you don't get to say, no, I don't want to do the movie because I need to get paid more money because that money is already gone. No, you signed a contract. We gave you your check. You cashed it. We need you on set 5. That's how it goes. Mm-hmm. So again, in the future, you will make royalties off of that, but that even takes time. So again, with somebody like Tyrese, what is he doing to where he's bringing in a bunch of revenue? With what? I mean, he don't have any big motion pictures coming out. He's not starring in any motion pictures. He's not on tour. He don't have any, album or anything. Like he's He's just chilling, sitting on the money that he has from the work that he's done and his royalties. That money dries up because, bills, etc. It dries up. So then what? Then what do you do? Mhm. Yeah, I see that he's in Dubai often. I would agree. He also hangs out with Russell Simmons a lot. He also hangs with him a lot. Like 100%. Like, girl, he did just release a new album. That's unfortunate because nobody's talking about it. He might as well left it on the shelf. No one's talking about it. Everybody's talking about him being in jail for child support, for being broke, because that's a broke issue. Correct. That's not a rich man's issue. It's not. Rich men don't go through that. They don't go through that. They just pay it. Now, rich people have let it build. I've seen rich men do that, but they will pay a bit before they go to jail. Even R. Kelly came up with 100 racks to pay Andrea. Even he came up with $110,000 to pay her, so that he could not go to jail. But yeah, so that's unfortunate. Tyrese, shout out to him. The album will go nowhere. Double wood, triple aluminum foil. No one's checking for Tyrese singing. Nobody, buddy. No one. Was it independent? He can't have a label if he's going around doing all the promo. He can't have a label. It must be independent because, no one's checking for him. We asked for a lot of things. I would rather TGT get back together than just Tyrese come out with an album. For what? Because he's going to be behind in the times. Like, he's not going to be current. He's going to do what he knows instead of what's going on right now. So no one's checking for him. I would rather hear TGT. I would rather Tank, Genuine, and, Tyrese get back together because they were entertaining. Genuine going on stage drunk like that, girl, that was everything. And you could see how pissed Tyrese was. Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. So I would be all here for that. For them getting back together. I would even go to their concert. I liked a lot of their songs together. Weekend, Love, all types of. I love TGT. They were great. Their voices, their harmonies together, they sound amazing. I would definitely go to a Grown and Sexy type of concert if they were going on tour together and getting together doing another album. I mean, you got Tank, he writes, he sings, you got all the components that you need. But they just couldn't get along. That was the unfortunate part. But I would love to see them get back together. I would. They were great. They were a good duo. Like LSG back in the day, they did a good job. And they all have their own hits individually. So it would be cool to watch them sing the hits that they made together and then watch them individually perform as well. That would be cool. I would be here for that. I would support it. If they did another album, I would get it. I have both TGT albums, the first one and the second one, the whole thing. I loved everything about it. And of course, Tyrese has plenty of hits. Act Like That, and that's what it's called. Signs of Love Making, Sweet Lady. He got hit after hit after hit after hit. Tyrese got plenty of bops. But him alone, no. We'll pass. And the reason why is because he's put way more energy into acting than he has his music career. It's like he gives, he don't take it serious. So it's like, why should we? Tank takes his music serious. Even Genuine. But when it comes to Tyrese, he's always been the back and forth, type, whichever one's paying more, is what he's on. I believe that when him and TGT, when they first got together, they were making good money. I think they were doing well. And Tyrese was all for that. But then the personalities started to clash and the guys ended up separating. Then they got back together and did another album. And then the guys began to clash. And then, girl, I thought girl groups were bad. Boy groups sound way worse. Boy groups sound way more cattier. It's way more arguing. It sounds like boy groups are worse. Because, girl. Tank is losing his hearing. Oh, no. I love him. Yeah. Right now, Will Smith is paying. Who knows what they can not. That 90s R&B, Lord have mercy. That's they be making stuff right there. Agreed. And the artists are still very so much here. So they could bring all of it back. Like they literally could. They literally could. Shout out to Queen T for the super sticker. She says, now what if they replace him with Dolly Parton? Good question. Good question, but I doubt it. Good question. I think she's sweetie for the super sticker. Shout out to Truth Her. She says, you are absolutely correct, Sean. No pay, right? But you know, these girls know everything, girl. These girls know everything, but we gotta go do our research. But, okay, sweetie. Shout out to you, Truth Her. Thanks, you, sweetie. Shout out to Marcia. She says, absolutely love your channel. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super sticker. Speaking of that, I have to get out of here. We have been live over 2 hours, y'all. It's welcome. Oh my goodness. And we just did book club earlier for 3 hours. Oh my God, I've been live for 5 hours. Like, I need to go. But I love you guys. I need to go rest my voice because we will be live again tomorrow. We absolutely will. I have more survivings coming. I've been working on those. We did drop a video today on coffee. There will be more videos dropping over there. And yeah, so ooh girl, ooh girl, ooh girl, ooh girl. So y'all been having a really good time with you guys. I don't know, we've been having, yeah. Hasn't even felt like work lately, you know? It's felt like we just been kicking it. So, no, I like that. I like that. When are we having book club? We have book club this morning. We did it this morning for 3 hours. We absolutely did. So check out the members only tab and see that live that we did earlier. Yeah, so we did that earlier. Okay. I love you guys. So until the next video, thank y'all so much for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Okay. I love you all. Have a good night. Be safe. And until the next show. Bye.